What if I told you that your financial future doesn't depend on earning millions of dollars? What if the real difference between staying broke and becoming wealthy starts with just one simple habit involving only $100? Most people believe they need a higher salary, a better job, or a lucky break before they can build wealth. But history shows that many financially successful people started with very little. The difference wasn't their income. It was how they treated every dollar they earned. Today, we're talking about the $100 rule, a simple mindset that can completely change the way you build wealth over time. Imagine receiving an extra $100 today. What would you do with it? Most people would spend it almost immediately. Maybe they would order food, buy new clothes, purchase the latest gadget, or enjoy a weekend outing. None of these things are necessarily bad, but they create only temporary happiness. After a few days, the money is gone and nothing has changed. Next month, the same cycle repeats again. Spend, repeat, and wonder why financial progress never happens. Now imagine another person who receives the same $100 but asks a different question. Instead of thinking, "What can I buy?" they ask, "How can this money create more money?" That single question changes everything. Instead of disappearing, that $100 becomes the first employee working for them 24 hours a day. This is the heart of the $100 rule. Every time you receive extra money, don't immediately spend it. Ask yourself whether this money can become an investment instead of an expense. Wealthy people constantly think about turning money into an asset. Average people often turn money into liabilities that lose value over time. Let's look at a simple example. Suppose you invest $100 every month instead of spending it. If that investment earns an average annual return over many years, something incredible begins to happen. At first, the progress seems painfully slow. The numbers barely move, and it may even feel like it's not worth the effort. But then compounding begins to take over. Your investments start earning returns, and those returns begin earning returns of their own. Eventually, the money grows faster than your monthly contributions. This is why many people quit too early. They expect dramatic results in the first year. But wealth isn't built in 1 year. It's built through consistency over many years. The first few $1,000s always feel the hardest. After that, growth starts accelerating. The $100 rule is also about building discipline. Imagine two people earning the exact same salary. One spends every extra dollar they make. The other consistently invests just $100 every month. 5 years later, their financial lives look completely different. Not because one earned more, but because one developed better habits. Another powerful lesson is learning the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Many people celebrate buying expensive items that lose value the moment they leave the store. Meanwhile, financially successful people celebrate buying investments that continue growing year after year. Think about how often people upgrade their phones, cars, or fashion. Those purchases usually make life more enjoyable, but they rarely improve long-term wealth. Investing in productive assets has the opposite effect. The reward isn't immediate, but it becomes much larger over time. The beauty of the $100 rule is that anyone can start. You don't need thousands of dollars or a six-figure income. Starting small is far more important than waiting for the perfect moment. Many people keep saying they'll invest when they earn more. The problem is that spending usually increases with income. Without good habits, a higher salary simply leads to bigger expenses. Financial success is often more about behavior than mathematics. The numbers are simple. Spend less than you earn. Invest consistently. Give your investments time to grow. Avoid unnecessary debt. Yet millions of people ignore these basic principles because they're chasing quick results instead of long-term success. Another important part of the $100 rule is avoiding lifestyle inflation. Imagine getting a raise at work. Many people immediately upgrade their lifestyle. They rent a bigger apartment, buy a more expensive car, or increase their monthly spending. Instead, What if every raise automatically increased your investments? Over the years, that decision alone could completely change your financial future. Successful investors also understand patience. Markets rise and fall. There will always be headlines predicting crashes or recessions. Beginners often panic during difficult times and sell everything. Experienced investors understand that temporary declines are part of long-term investing. They stay consistent because they know time in the market usually matters more than trying to perfectly time the market. The $100 rule isn't just about investing money. It's also about investing in yourself. Sometimes the highest return comes from learning a valuable skill, improving your education, or starting a small side business. A single skill can increase your earning potential for decades. The key is making your money work to create even more opportunities in the future. One of the biggest myths about wealth is that rich people are simply lucky. While luck can play a role, long-term wealth is usually the result of thousands of smart financial decisions made consistently over many years. Every investment, every dollar saved, every unnecessary purchase avoided, and every good habit compounds over time. Remember, financial freedom doesn't happen overnight. It happens gradually. Most people never notice the small daily decisions that quietly shape their future. Choosing to invest $100 today may not change your life tomorrow, but repeating that decision month after month, year after year, can completely transform your future. So here's a challenge. The next time you receive an extra $100, whether it's from your salary, a bonus, a gift, or side income, don't ask yourself what you can buy. Ask yourself how that money can help build a better future. Small decisions repeated consistently often create extraordinary results. The people who build wealth aren't always the smartest, the highest paid, or the luckiest. They're usually the ones who stay patient, remain disciplined, and let time work in their favor. That's the real power behind the $100 rule. It's not about the amount of money. It's about building a habit that lasts a lifetime. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more simple money strategies that can help you build long-term wealth, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and don't forget to like this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.